wow, it's so frustrating that your inbounds, you're always getting these kind of lower end prospects that come in and they don't even give you access to the decision makers. And yet when you go out and talk to them, they have no interest in talking to you. This is really frustrating, and it's indicative of selling technology to technology focused buyers. Totally understand this happens. Now, there's two kind of things that you could do here. Number one is you can go actively and researching and going after those tier 2, tier 1 decision makers. Okay, these are really important. If you want to go after, when you're doing outbound, do not go for your lower tiers. Do not go for your lower tier personas. Focus first on the top people, the people that have the business pain, that are going to open up their purse strings and spend money with you. Those are the people that will pay attention if your messaging is compelling and if you're reaching out in an effective way. Okay, on the right channels at the right time with the right message. If you have those three things and you're going after the right people who actually have the problem you solve for, then you're never going to have any issue whatsoever in getting in touch with them. Even if they are those CIOs or CTOs, people that notoriously just hate getting outreach. Okay, there are people out there in those roles, in those companies, that are buying from other vendors because they've found out how to reach out. Okay, how to reach out effectively. Excuse me. Now, how you can find out the right way to do this is you can create a map of all of the different buyers in your prospect list from tier 1 to tier 3. And you can prioritize based on the departments that are relevant. So department 1, department 2, department 3, and then tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Okay. And what you want to do is go from top to bottom, and you want to focus your outreach on these people first and kind of spider out into the rest. Okay. Do kind of like an E pattern. Top, okay. What you want to do is test your messaging and your outreach strategy. Give all that you can. Do personalization, do research, do all these different things on your top tier 1, department 1. Okay. Those are the ones you want to give the most amount of attention to. And you want to do A/B testing. You want to just consistently test and put at least 100 people in your outreach at one specific process, and then try a new process with that group, add in the second group. Try the same process with that group, same messaging, same process, add in the third group, and keep doing this strategically and methodically until you get to a point where you're starting to get data back on each of the 9 categories. Okay, remember, 3 departments, 3 tiers. You have 9 squares, and you're going from the top, tier 1 all the way to the 3 threes. Okay, in that priority order, in an E pattern. And what you're going to do is keep testing at least 100 people with the same outreach, add in, change some things, change the messaging, change the cadence, change whatever, and then keep testing and keep testing and keep testing until you find out which group responds to which messaging. Okay, and hopefully it's going to be at your top, because you know those are the people that are going to buy, and they're going to make you a ton of money. But hey, if they're the bottom right or they're anywhere in between and you get a positive response, you're going to be absolutely golden. So try this at home, try this in your own outreach strategy, and keep refining that ICP, because when you find the ICP, everything else becomes easier. Okay. So try this out at home, and guarantee you'll get some progress. If not, just crush it in your outbound. So enjoy and happy hunting.